Welcome to the Defeat the Drama podcast, where you'll learn tips, tricks, and strategies to help you gain clarity, find purpose, live boldly, and defeat the drama in leadership and life. Host Kirsten E. Ross is known to many as the drama-free queen. She is the undisputed expert of transformation. She'll move you from resigned, resentful, and overwhelmed to focused, engaged, and empowered.
Welcome to the Defeat the Drama podcast. I'm Kirsten Ross, your host, and this is episode number 76. Today's episode is sponsored by Pillar Social Media. They create, manage, and grow brands on the social web. So if you need any help with your social media or you need a website done, I encourage you to check them out. They've done a lot of great work for me. Just go to pillarsocialmedia.com. I also want to encourage you, head to my website, defeatthedrama.com. Click on the podcast site and go to submit your questions. I am happy to help you with your current leadership challenges, family challenges, wherever you have drama going on. Just shoot me a question or tell me the story of what's going on, and I will provide customized solutions and information on a future episode. And if you want to keep it totally anonymous, you can. I do kind of want to know what state or country you're in, but other than that, you can keep it totally anonymous and just throw a fake name in there. So I encourage you to do that. I would love to help you through this podcast. All right, so for today, I'm going to be talking about using celebration to energize your team. What I find so often is when I'm doing cultural assessments, I'll meet with employees, and so many of them say, well, I hear about it when I do something wrong. And I know that leaders, this is not your intent. It's not your intent just to talk to your team only when something has gone wrong. But I think without an intentional focus on celebration, that can often happen. Now, first I want to say, celebration, I'm not talking about champagne and party hats and noisemakers. I'm just talking about the art of gratitude, really. Or great job, or hey, we did it. Those kinds of things. So many celebrations that can be as small as a thumbs up in the hall. And the reality is, problems, issues, challenges, they come at us in the form of a phone call from an angry customer or patient, or an insurance company or a vendor. You know, they come at us and they need to be fixed right away. The good stuff, the work flowing well, can just kind of fly under the radar, can it? It's like, hey, if things are going well, I'm just leaving well enough alone and I'm not even going to focus on it. So I really encourage you as a leader, and when I work with my clients, I always tell them, make sure to place an intentional focus on celebration. I've talked about this in other episodes, but one of the innate desires of people, according to what I believe, and this is based on working with thousands of people at this point and seeing it in other countries, and, you know, it's not just in the United States, people want to feel acknowledged and appreciated. And if they only hear from you when there's something that's gone awry, they're going to start to feel discouraged and frustrated, and there will be drama. So create that intentional, positive focus. What I ask my clients to do is make it a habit, create the commitment to thank people 3 times a week. Or maybe it's 5 times a week. It depends on the size of your team and how quick the pace is of your office or your business. But make something that's realistic and doable, but pushes you out of your comfort zone. By looking for opportunities to thank someone or tell them great job, and I'm talking authentically, by looking for those opportunities, you will see them. They're there. So even in the midst of a challenging day, there are things that are going well. And by creating the habit, the commitment to every day or every week, saying thank you or good job to at least X amount of people, you will create that intentional focus that will allow you and encourage you to say thank you every day, every week. Celebrate your progress. There's always something to focus on. And you know what that does? It unites your team. Employees who don't feel appreciated, who only hear from you when things have gone awry, begin to have the what about me syndrome. You might say one little thank you to one person and it's been the first time in 8 months that you've uttered those words. The person who hears the thank you is probably like, uh-oh, now everyone's going to be frustrated with me. Or they might say, it's not even real. They're not appreciative. My boss doesn't care when we do a good job. They only care about, yelling at us or telling us to do something different when something goes wrong. And the what about me syndrome says, you know what? I've been working really hard and I'm trying too. When am I going to get a thank you? What about me? It becomes this limited resource, this scarcity mindset that will get your team creating drama amongst themselves. So instead, make your thank yous, your celebrations, an abundant resource so that everyone feels appreciated and acknowledged. No fighting, no drama, because their bucket's not full from the thank yous. And you know what? It's just a great way to live, to have gratitude. I did do an episode on that already. I talked about my son and our gratitude talks that we used to have when they were little. And I encourage you to go listen to that. I'll have a link to that in the show notes so that you can go find it. So for today, the nugget is just make sure that you're celebrating the progress you're making, the successes you're achieving, the goals you're hitting, either every day or every week, at least a few of them. And I know that this will help your team unite and it'll make a positive energy business for you and it'll defeat the drama. So thanks for listening today. I hope you've gotten a few little nuggets. And if you need some additional help, please consider looking at my Defeat the Drama, Delight Your Customers, and Improve Your Bottom Line Bootcamp. It's a surefire 7-step system to get your team doing what you need, loving what they do, and directing focus where it should be. And what it is, it's 7 modules. They're online. You gain access immediately, and it'll walk you through step by step the process that I often work with clients on. So it's there's a specific focus on each module, and you get 24/7 access. You'll listen to a video and watch it, and then you'll have an action guide that walks you step by step into implementing what you just learned. So I encourage you to check it out. And podcast listeners get a discount. Just go to defeatthedrama.com/podcast discount. So that's all for today. Until next time, make it a great day.